Flame, stop following me. There was some. Wait, what? Divine Shield. Okay, yeah. Move. Yeah, okay.
It's too far away. I can't cast that.
Sometimes some of the quests require you, like some of the attack abilities like that require you to say, you know, do an attack, like attack the soul or move towards it or away from it or whatever. You have to check. It's funny how quickly Grosh was like, "Oh, the people of Draenor, you know, their will is not so easily broken," and it's just like, well, he quickly, you know, swapped teams. I was just trying to kill an ad because they're being a nuisance. Let's cast this, it gets some healing. Increased damage, which is good. Okay. Okay, dead color. I think we have to kill the ad. We should kill the ad, so kinda should focus on doing that, shouldn't I? Okay, he's banishing people to the Nether. Nether banish. Okay. Do we run into the portal or? Yeah, I think we do run in. I don't know though. I really should have read up on these. Yeah, quite a few people have been banished. Oh, and they're back. Never mind. Oh, I suppose if we ever need to go again. Am I even taking damage? Oh, I love Divine Shield. Okay. Okay, you can't actually go in willingly. You actually have to be banished. And there's at least some people out here, thankfully. Hey, there's no point in trying to stun Archimond. If that actually worked, I'll be surprised. Like, seriously. It's, you know, this guy. He wouldn't be stunned. He tried to straddle a tree. Nothing stuns him anymore. Okay. Ah, fuck.
3, 2,
Damn.
1. 3, 2, 1.
Why did it count down to 3, 2, 1 twice? What? Summoned Netherwalker. Alright, good for it. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, out. Where is... There he is. Kill him. There we go. Oh. I was so goddamn concerned. It was just like, I was waiting for, like, something to happen, you know? Bad. Okay, let's leave. I'll have a look at the boots, the stompers, when I get out. I got an add-on that shows all the different quests. Sweet. Vindicator Nobundu? I swear he's actually a NPC from, a character from Burning Crusade. He's meant to be a broken shaman, though. There's Draenei, then there's Broken. These are Draenei that were kind of corrupted by dark magics, though they didn't succumb to, you know, evilness, or they are just now deformed. They, like, you know, the male Draenei have tendrils coming out off their face. Also, there's never female Broken. You never see them. But there's like the tendrils coming off their face. The Broken have instead have like the tendrils coming off their back. That's like around the center, if memory serves. There's, you know, they're also built different. You know, they have different physical builds and all that. Then there's ones that fall even that change even further, called Lost Ones. All but one in WoW is hostile, and you can't find them anymore. I think Lost Ones as a whole are kind of gone. Even the friendly NPC or otherwise, they're all gone. Ooh, 685, 655. 685, 655, yeah. 675 item level. Wouldn't say that's sorry, that's not half bad if I say so myself. Need to upgrade the sorry, I thought I was barking. I need to upgrade the trinkets. Corium lockbox. Huh. Go get a key for it. Make a key for it. That's actually one thing here. We didn't get any new keys for this expansion. So any of the lockboxes I have, I think I got one or from this expansion in total. Can't do it. I can't make them. I can't open them, I should say. Of antique plans. Just sticks everything together. It's not a big deal. I'm just simply saying, you know, did we say... I know. Actually, no, it was less of an issue of what they called it. Well, it's calling it antique plans and more of like... It just sounds weird to call them antiques, you know? There we go. There's the English. My god. After the, you know, stat crunch, seeing the weapons now look so weird because the stats have boomed up again. In all honesty, it's probably a good idea they did the stat crunch, because otherwise, like, I would have, you know, 500,000 hit points now. Otherwise, if not more. The sword wouldn't have, you know, 300 strength. It may have 1,000 strength, over 1,000 stamina. You know, stats would have been weirdly high. So yeah. That's not bad. Actually, seeing the hammer there reminded me of a thing. There's a Tumblr account by the name of The Wars and Politics of a World in Ice and Fire. The reason I'm not fighting him is I never know when I'll get pulled into this. So I suppose I'll wander over... I don't know where. Yeah, I'll wander over here and turn in some stuff. Yeah, the politics of World and Ice, the wars and politics of a World of Ice and Fire. I think that's it, at least. They cover about the wars and politics of, you know, the Game of Thrones books, Song of Ice and Fire, those things. Yeah, they cover them, and they were talking about Robert Baratheon at one stage, and they referred to them as the the Battle Master of Westeros, because in the guy's heyday, he was pretty dangerous. He was pretty buff, muscled like a maiden's dream. He could actually wield a mace in battle that most people wouldn't think of, you know, picking up. Never mind, you know, bringing into, you know, combat. He was quite deadly, you know. So, I'll be honest, I've never actually really gotten into the books. I was trying to read them, but someone wouldn't stop talking while I was reading them. So it's just like, you know, fuck it. You know, something weird's going on here in the books. I'm not. I remember what. I just feel awkward saying it during the WoW thing. You know, let's just leave it there, and we'll. Yeah. Okay. I'll actually know what's going on for the next thing. You know, I'll actually read guides and all that in preparation for next time after on all these. Oh, Christ. Gore-bound Corruptor. Bound by gore. Terrifying. Also, Iron Dragoons. Actually, that reminds me of Dungeon Siege 2. Your class title depended on what your character was called. Depended on like your skills. So if you were just like purely a warrior, I presume you would have like, you know, warrior or whatever. Or maybe you'll get more, you know, cool sounding as you got higher level. I don't know. But if you were, say, a warrior and a spellcaster, you were called, like, a black magic caster, you were called a dragoon. And I like the sound of it. It also makes me think of the dragoons from, you know, the Final Fantasy games, who I do have to say I like, purely because, you know, their whole jump ability takes them out of combat for a while. It's very useful. This guy's called Grand Corruptor Urog. Yeah, so much for being a Grand Corruptor. They're just, you know, generic, you know, slightly more powerful enemy. Well, I shouldn't say generic, but, you know, they're just a slightly more powerful enemy. You know, from the name, you'd think they'll be getting a, they'll be a boss. Come on, just die already. Actually, you know, I'm curious. What goblin faction did Gramash even hunt? Okay. Bomb Centipede. Like, come on there. Like, what goblin faction did Gramash hire? Because, I'm just curious now. Like, did he hire the Venture Co? Maybe. I don't know. Would be interesting to know. So, I don't think they ever said what, you know, group they hired. He just had some goblins working for him. Might be in one of the novel versions thing. These are marked as friendly and bosses.
Move out!
Okay, target him now. I could use tab to target, but I like to use the mouse. It's more accurate. If I was using tab, I could target any of the enemies. And maybe even the friendly thing, but no, I think it's only enemies. Okay, contracted engineer is about to die. And there. Fell shock. Alright. You know, since the Hellfire cannons are marked as friendly, I started wondering, wait, are the berserkers trying to take them out? No, why would they? It's their cannons. Just for some reason the cannons like us. No shit! I've been slaughtering everyone out. We've been slaughtering everyone out here. Took you long enough to notice. Inspiring presence. Could I get that? Increases damage done of nearby allies by 10%. Shouldn't that be by nearby allies? I think that's where the extra damage comes in. The person's, brain breaks from trying to figure out what the fuck the buff meant. I much prefer my nickname for the Fell Iron Horde. Combination of Iron Horde and Fell Horde. Fell Iron. Because Fell Iron is actually material in Burning Crusade. Sure you will, Arnie. But yeah, it is material from Burning Crusade. An early material from it, but yeah. I think you find it in Hellfire Peninsula and whatnot. So yeah. Okay. To be honest, right now I have actually no idea what's going on. Probably doesn't help that I'm trying to commentate at the same time, because it just, confuses everything. God damn! Also, how the fuck do they survive? Like, they should come out be, missing limbs, unconscious, dead. Best drop pods ever. The enemy wins before they even get to engage. Okay, there we go. Oh, great, more. Just what I wanted. But yeah, I prefer my name for them. Fell Iron Horde. Combination of Iron Horde, Fell, it works. It's good. Ugh. Something stuck in my throat. Seriously, when can we go back to beating up the boss? God. Keep feeling something stuck in my throat and it's not nice.